Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3 of Caging the Fez. My name is Bradley. This is my good friend Jericho. This is our podcast where we kind of talk about a train wreck of life, which is known as our content. How are you doing today, Jericho?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Well, I mean, it kind of segues into our first topic and everything, but I've kind of realized something about life.
Yeah.
You know how people teach you about puberty and stuff like that? You know what's the thing?
Yeah.
You know what's the thing they don't tell you about?
What?
Reverse puberty.
What?
And what is reverse puberty? It's that point in life where you kind of reach like the pinnacle, like your peak in life, and your body just does like the opposite. Instead of like, oh, you're gonna get big and strong, it's like, no, you're gonna get fat and lazy. So like,
oh yeah, I know what you
I've
mean.
started to notice, like, it's like, okay, puberty, you're gonna get facial hair, you're gonna get body hair and everything. No, I think I'm starting to hit reverse puberty because I'm finding awkward, patchy spots of where there's no hair. So, for example, I'm a guy, so I have pretty hairy legs. I found today there is a patch on the back of my thigh that's about the size of a quarter where there is no hair. And I don't know why. And it's just the weirdest thing in the world. I look all over my body, it's like, why am I getting these patchy spots? I'm not that old, am I? So,
yeah,
I just kind of wanted to voice my discrepancies on reverse puberty.
Just to bring that up.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 minutes into the podcast.
I feel like we're off to a great start.
So. Just another thing I want to mention real quick before we really get off, before we train wreck in another direction with the podcast.
That's always good. We made 2 references in one sentence, so...
Yeah.
Right.
People, give us topics.
Yeah.
I feel like we always say it at the end, but people might not always listen all the way through.
I was going to say.
So give us topics for the podcast, because if you don't, then we're just going to have to come up with something on the spot. And the podcast is already a train wreck as it is.
Yeah.
So you're going to be helping us.
Yeah,
by giving us topics.
We're allowing you to influence us.
We're allowing you to get involved, and sure, we might twist your topics if it's too serious, but
Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, I just wanted to mention awkward reverse puberty because I think it's starting to happen to me, and I'm not ready for it, so...
Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like that does happen. I feel like when you get to like 20, 21, then you just start dying the rest of your life. Basically,
yeah. I lived this long.
Still got another year.
Yeah.
Before I start dying.
Oh, I turned 21 in like a month.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, well, what are you going to do for your birthday? And I'm looking at everyone. I'm like, I'm going to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to be boring, plain, and non-interesting.
Well, you're gonna buy a beer and hit it with a golf club.
Yeah, that's about it. Also, my girlfriend just walked in and handed me her cat's poop in a bag, and I'm currently holding it. Thank you.
The fact that you so easily just grabbed it, like you didn't even think about it, you just grabbed it, like.
I mean, it was nice. I enjoyed it. So okay. Well, there we go. Okay, we're off to a great start. All right. So I think the first thing we need to look up to do today is what is Nick Cage up to today?
Of course.
Because that's the one consistent thing that we have to have.
Yeah. Then I can go into a story about Steven.
Good. The Steven. Okay. What?
I feel like Nick Cage and Steven are pretty much the only things in this podcast that stay the same.
They're consistencies. I'm not complaining. Let's see what Bing has to say about Nick Cage.
Any more failed flirting attempts?
Does not look like. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, okay, nope. Okay, well, we're not good. Oh, okay. Well, I clicked on a website thinking it was going to lead me to Nick Cage. No, it just led me to unspeakable things. Okay, well, here I just found a Nick Cage quote from his newest film, or not his newest film. No, it is his newest film. A Nick Cage quote saying, "People think I'm not in on the joke in films." So I think people don't think he actually knows he's a cringy, terribly bad actor. But I guess he does know that he's a cringy, terrible, bad actor. So it looks like Nick Cage is actually in on the joke. So
Yeah, I just remember I saw this thing that they do in Texas. It's like Caged, and it's like this big event where they marathon Nick Cage movies.
that sounds like an enjoyable time.
Oh yeah, they actually got Nicolas Cage to go one time.
That sounds like a good time,
And
actually.
somebody asked him, because they did like a Q&A thing, and somebody asked him what he thought about the memes, and his response was, "I try not to think about the memes."
I mean, honestly, the memes are the thing that have kept Nick Cage like relevant as a person.
That's true.
Because without people memeing him, he would have died off years ago.
That's true. Speaking
But-
of Nick Cage, I watched Gone in 60 Seconds the other day. It's pretty good.
That is a I wouldn't say a good movie, but at least an enjoyable movie.
Yeah, and I mean Nick Cage was in it, so
Yeah.
at least that part was enjoyable.
All right. So what's your Steven story then? I'm kind of curious about
Okay,
this.
well, as it's become a tradition, whenever Zach, Steven, and I hang out, we go to Walmart
Of course.
with Steven and
Of
tear my
course.
pants.
That's as everyone should. As everyone should.
But basically, Steven had this idea to. He wanted us to put his phone number on like pieces of paper and like hand them out to people. Okay, so we like printed out a whole bunch of Steven's number and went around Walmart and like we like put it in shoes, in purses.
In shoes?
We put it in stuff. Yeah, like
Oh my
in,
lord.
like purses. We would like walk up behind girls and be like, "Oh, I think you dropped something," and then hand them Steven's
No.
number and then just book it.
No.
But it gets better, okay? So Zach and I, we split up from Steven because we're like, "Hey, Steven, it'll work better if we split up." And then Zach and I just stayed together anyways. So
Okay.
Zach and I are walking around, okay? We got to find some girl to give Steven's number to, because apparently Steven's better at this than us, because Zach and I are nervous when talking to women, and Steven will go up and pour out his life story.
I was gonna say Steven could look a bear dead in the eyes and like express his love for them while the bear is mauling him. So yeah, that's believable there.
So we see these two girls walk by, probably
Okay.
around our age.
Okay.
And we're like, we should give it to them, but neither of us did it. Like
Okay.
maybe 5 minutes later, they come back and Steven's with them.
Oh no!
It was so funny.
I mean, I'll give him credit for this. He knows how to jump on the bandwagon and ride it. So
So then, a little bit later, there's like this group of 3 college students, females, and Steven, the three of us are like walking towards them. They're quite a ways away.
okay.
And Steven goes for it. Like he just goes straight running towards them.
Just ham for it.
Yeah,
Forget
pretty
anything.
much. And
logic,
Zach and I are like, we gotta hide because Steven's obviously better when he does it by himself.
Yeah.
Well, Steven got one of the girls' numbers.
No.
Yeah, the girl
No.
thought that Zach and I were making Steven do it, even though Steven wanted to do it on his own will. So she gave Steven the number to prove to Zach that he didn't need help hitting on women.
Oh no. Did he call it?
Well, I think they have been texting.
Oh no. Oh my. Okay.
Oh no, and this is like college girl, maybe like a 10. Or like, and I didn't see her that close. Zach said she was up there.
Oh come on. What in the world? You know what's gonna happen? We have put him in a position where women can no longer say no to him. Like it's so awkward. It's charming now. Like we've successfully made him charming.
It's the meme magic.
It is the meme magic. Now he's gonna
But-
get like married
so,
to supermodels.
Yeah, so after that, we were still doing it because, we want to give as many women Steven's number as possible.
Of course, yeah, of course.
So, the same girl, we see her, like, coming from a distance, and then there's, like, this group of girls in an aisle, so Zach, like, shoves me into the aisle with a whole bunch of the girls saying, hey, have you met Jericho, trying to, like, get me to talk to them.
Of course.
And I just stand there kind of silent,
Okay.
and I didn't really do anything.
Did Steven come in for the save?
No. 2 more girls showed up, so I'm surrounded by, like, 4 of them.
Oh, nice. So the opposite of our school.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of just stood there, and then the girl who gave Steven her number, like, started yelling at Zach
Oh my lord.
while I was in this other aisle with the other ones. So I, like, peeked out and saw her yelling at Zach for, like, making Steven hit on her, even though Steven was like, I did it on my own will.
Oh
But
man.
it was really interesting.
We have made a monster.
We
And the
But-
sad thing is, it's a successful monster.
I know he's like, I don't know, Steven. That's it. You just can't. But that all happened. Then we bought a Nicolas Cage movie at Walmart and watched
Oh,
it.
good. Okay. At least it was not in vain. So.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, Steven
Well, there
Steven
you go.
got a girl's number, and
Well, I mean,
the rest
yeah.
is up to Steven, I guess.
I mean, I kind of want things to develop, honestly,
I do too.
because I feel like it's a shot.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a
I
shot.
So we've never really seen Steven in a relationship like near us. He's always been
Yeah.
like long distance. I just
Yeah.
want to see a relationship happen in front of our eyes.
Okay, so you know how we always make fun of Steven and say that he's like a stick?
Uh-huh.
I kind of want to see him cuddle with a girl and see if it's like, and I just want to ask her after she's done with it. She's like, yeah, it was like cuddling a stick. I'm like, I knew it.
We love you, Steven.
We love you too, Steven. You've given us hours and hours.
You're
of
actually
content.
better at this than us somehow.
Well, I've been in a committed relationship for 1.5 years now, so
Yeah, true.
I can say I've won up Steven. So
Yeah, but he's able, like, he just walked up to some chick in Walmart and got her number.
yeah,
Like, I couldn't do that to some random person. Not that I want to, but
I was gonna say you're not digging for much at Walmart, so
but yeah, that happened. So yeah, good job, Steven.
yeah, proud
I
of
don't
you,
know-
Steven.
I don't know how you did it, but you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, have you seen this story?
What?
So, I can't believe it. I saw this the other day, and I wrote it down because it was so funny. But there is a California man that is suing the state of California. You can look this up, people. It is a real thing. He is suing the state of California because his job is a Bigfoot hunter, and nobody will take him serious. And so he's suing the state of California because no one will take him serious for finding Bigfoot.
Wow.
And they show the picture of the guy. He's like a dude in his mid-40s. And you just look at him like, yeah, that guy definitely is looking for Bigfoot. But I just thought it was hilarious. Because it's like, yeah, no one believes you. You're trying to find Bigfoot. I'm not surprised whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because Bigfoot's real, everybody. Bigfoot
Of course
is.
he is.
Yeah. Oh, what's the other thing?
Speaking of Bigfoot, did you know there was like a Star Wars comic where Han Solo and Chewie like jumped to light speed and they ended up crashing on Earth? And these like Indians killed Han and then Chewie became like Sasquatch.
Oh,
That was a comic.
I mean, that.
I don't really know why it was a comic, but it's not
Yeah.
canon.
I mean, that escalated quickly. I'll give it that.
I found that out when I was researching Han's origin. I'm like, okay, well, this is a thing.
Well, there you go. There you go. Han Solo, everybody. Speaking of which, how's the what content are we expecting on the channel lately? How's the Han stuff going?
I got a jacket. I don't know if you saw it on. I think I posted it on Instagram. I got a jacket
like a white
for like. No, I found one at a thrift store for like $9.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of like the one Han wears in Empire Strikes Back, but it's like
nice.
gray instead of black.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
See, like I honestly don't understand people in the fashion industry. You know, you'll pay like $500 for a shirt with holes in it. Hashtag Kanye, because you know that makes sense and everything. But literally, if you want some like fresh, cool, like totally unique styles, just go to a thrift store on like a Wednesday when everything's like 50% off. You could find some good stuff.
Yeah,
like some real good stuff.
The place I go to, Einstein's Attic, it's the greatest store. It's pretty much me as a store. I've gotten so many like Doctor Who costumes there.
Yeah.
Like that's where I got tearaway pants from.
Yeah, I know. I had to wait decades to find tearaway pants, and I ended up not getting them until someone gave it to me. Nod, nod, wink, wink.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, so that it really is a good place to look for stuff.
Yeah, don't spend money on things that millionaires make. Spend money on things that people don't care about.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm working on that. The impression still got to kind of work on, but I also want to like not force the impression too much because I want it to be natural. So we'll see where that goes.
Well, there you go. Anything else coming up on the channel? Or we kind of tapped out the channel wise.
I'm editing the finale of Doctor Who like this season.
Oh,
still probably not even halfway done editing it, but so I'm probably gonna have to delay it a week or two just because school and stuff, and I haven't had motivation. But
that's the killer there.
It is coming along. I also have to add more effects because there's like actually effects in it.
Oh, you're actually adding effects?
Well, there's like some, but not a lot.
Look at that, though.
It's painful. I don't like editing them because I'm not good at it.
No.
But you know.
And it's like you're going to school for it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully the guy who did my Doctor Who intro, he's gonna help out with the Han movie. So.
Oh, good. Good.
Cool.
Look at that. That's called networking.
Yep. Also, yeah, Chad. He
told
me about this filmmaker that lived in Rittman when Chad lived in Rittman, and like sent me his YouTube and stuff. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That's called networking, there, people. That's called networking.
I'm actually considering like smashing series 2 of Doctor Who into a movie and then just finishing it there because it's been hard for me to write for Doctor Who considering I've been doing it for so long.
Kind of hit the wall.
Yeah, and I want to do other stuff too, like other movies.
I mean, you could always try Narnia.
Yeah, and what I actually when I was talking to Ron Newcomb the other day. He actually had some really good advice. Like, what he does is he makes like a few short films and then one like long form is what he calls it, which is like anything longer than a short film. So it'd be like 30 minutes to like 90 minutes, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I looked up some of his stuff. He's got a really good like makeup team and like.
He's good, like
the costumes and stuff and the makeup look really
Grant
good.
And I kind of made fun of his acting in his first film, but it was he's really good now. Yeah. So, yeah.
I just think it's impressive for having like no budget, but that's that's some like, good high quality stuff.
He's actually in the process of making a full length steampunk movie. So, I'm definitely gonna try and audition for that when he gets into that process.
I was gonna say I would be very intrigued to take that on actually.
Yeah.
That sounds like quite an endeavor. There's not a lot of big production movies, especially now, that's willing to take a small risk like that. Because that's where a lot of innovation comes from, is the smaller stuff getting bigger attention.
Yeah, and that's like his thing. I don't know if you like watched the interview I did with him, because he was talking about how he tries to make films and like he has an open set so he can like try and get more people involved and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, hey, for a lot of people, that could be their gateway into the industry. So,
yeah.
More power to them, though. All right. Well, we're getting on too serious of a topic, so now we gotta lighten the load. I don't know what. Have you heard this whole thing with Fergie?
No.
Like, okay, so you know how like everyone is like mad about the protests and stuff like that.
Oh.
You know, for some reason now everyone's mad at Fergie because apparently she like defaced the national anthem, and everyone's like, that was terrible. Even the protesters are like, that was terrible. I'm just like, there we go. Find a common enemy and destroy everybody. I think that was very well achieved, though.
Yeah. I guess we could draw a topic.
I
feel like they're serious, but we can see what we can do, I guess.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. All right, drum roll.
Our first topic is...
What do we got?
Israel.
Just Israel, or just like the nation of
it just says Israel. I think
okay.
It's the nation.
Okay, so Israel. That's a broad statement there. Okay.
It is a broad statement.
Is Israel. I mean, it's nice this time of year, I guess. So,
I mean, Jesus was there, so, you know.
How about that?
Jesus.
How about Palestine? That's near Israel, I guess. Someone just wrote
Somebody just did Israel.
I mean, I feel like that's the most creative person in the world, because how many people just think of the word Israel and just like, I'm going to throw this in a hat.
Yeah.
You know? So, kudos to you, Israel, and person that wrote Israel, and Israel, and Israel, and Israel.
All
And
right.
Azri.
I guess I can try another one, but I doubt we're going to get anything.
There we go. Well, we got Israel. We could always go for, like, Cuba, so.
All right.
All right.
And our topic is...
What do we got?
New movies.
New movies. Oh,
I'm
boy.
guessing that's, like, actual new movies.
New actual movies.
Mine.
Oh, jeez. Well, we talked about The Greatest Showman a little bit last week, which is still a great...
It is. It's a great
Which is
movie.
still a great movie, and I would highly recommend buying that when it comes out on DVD. Actually, for Christmas, we got a vinyl player, and we've been buying vinyls, and that's one of the ones we want to buy when it comes out on vinyl. No, because it's like hipster stuff.
That's cool.
Let's see what's coming up. I haven't seen Jumanji. I want to see Early Man. My girlfriend wants to see Peter Rabbit, and I've been told I can't see Black Panther because I'm white.
I've heard a lot about that. The only one out of all of those that I've seen is Jumanji.
How was that?
It was good. It was weird because Karen Gillan's like Scottish and she had an American accent.
Had an American accent. Yeah, that and also Coco. I wanted to see Coco too.
Oh yeah.
That seemed like it was good too.
Did you see the new Thor?
Ragnarok?
It's not really new, but it's...
No, I have not actually had a chance to see Ragnarok yet. I mean, I was kind of waiting for like Justice League and Thor Ragnarok to come out, then I was just going to binge watch them all and everything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the best thing to do. Also, I just realized there's a little box of you in the top right corner of my screen, and you're just like looking a little off to the side, and it's kind of funny.
Oh, can you actually see me?
No, I can only see a picture of you, and it's kind of.
Oh, okay. I thought you saw like my camera feed. I'm like, I don't think I turned that on, but okay.
Well, you could just be sitting naked for all I care. So.
Yeah, I mean, no pants.
Exactly. Pants are evil, everybody. Burn your pants. Oh, what's the other one that came out? Oh yeah, I forgot the Maze Runner came out. Last Maze Runner movie. 50 Shades Freed came out apparently.
Oh gosh.
You know, I kind of want to do a script reading of holy cow.
What?
It's got an 11% on Rotten Tomatoes. Metacritic gave it a 32, and it's at a 4.3 on IMDb. So I don't think it's doing too well.
It's kind of late, but we could talk about The Last Jedi, even
Oh,
though everyone else has done that.
I could sit here for hours and roast The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Do we want to roast The Last Jedi? Because I can roast The Last Jedi.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I feel like everyone's already done that.
First off, just why? Just no. Just damn. That's my thoughts on The Last Jedi, everybody. All right. You want to try one more then? Pull out of the hat.
Sure.
All right.
Okay, our topic is Nicolas Cage movies.
Nicolas Cage movie. Oh. And we've gone full circle.
Or an interview. It says Nicolas Cage or an interview.
I mean, I would like to. I would like to interview Nick Cage one day, but unfortunately we do not have that luxury.
I mean, maybe we can try and get somebody else on here next episode.
Yeah.
Interview
We could
ask them weird questions.
We could get like a poster of Nick Cage and interview that.
Yeah. I feel like if Nick Cage finds our podcast, like would he be honored or would he be disgusted?
Probably disgusted and honored at the same time. Disgustedly honored.
Yeah. Because I feel like Nick Cage would like want to be involved.
Yeah.
But at the same point, he's Nick Cage, so he's unpredictable.
See, I kind of find it funny. I found a list of all the Nick Cage movies in order, and I'm looking at the ratings. You can see the start of his career, the middle part of his career, and then just the last part of his career. Downhill.
Really?
Like it just goes from, oh, these are okay movies to, oh, these are pretty good movies, down to just terrible movies. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would call a lot of these movies, like, he's done a lot of good movies.
I know.
That's the thing I don't understand, is he's done a lot of good movies. Man, do people ridicule him for the crap he's done, though.
I feel like the thing I've noticed with Nicolas Cage, and like the more of his movies that I watch, the more I think that he's actually a decent actor.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a bad actor. I feel like he just is in all these terribly stupid movies.
I honestly, I think he's just in a lot of these movies because he needs a paycheck.
Yeah, he does. He's in huge debt, so.
Yeah, so I think that's the reason why he takes, Left Behind the remake. I don't understand why anybody would have... Oh, here's the original Left Behind movie. Not even...
He's in so many movies, too.
Oh.
Wow.
The original Left Behind trilogy has a 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. Holy cow. I never knew it could be so bad. What?
Where's all of Nick Cage's movies?
What?
Oh, and I found his IMDb.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in The Croods too. Which is
I actually heard the Croods were actually pretty good movies. So.
Yeah, the score. A Score to Settle, Between Worlds, Looking Glass, 211, and Primal. These are all things that are in pre-production now.
In pre-production. So he's getting work, so.
So he's got like 5 movies in production right now.
Yeah.
Well, one of them's filming. The other one, one of them's actually completed too.
I kind of want to see the one movie. Yeah, the one movie the one movie I always wanted to see of Nick Cage, just for the sheer fact it looks like the most Nick Cage thing in the world, is Army of One.
Okay, so there's a movie that's coming out this year where Nick Cage and his wife buy a hotel, and a whole bunch of weird stuff happens.
Is that Mom and Dad?
No, it's called Looking Glass. I just found it on there's a trailer for it.
Oh.
Nick Cage looks like a American dad.
American
I
Dad.
don't know. He's got like a beard and glasses.
Oh boy, it's well to say good morning, USA. Dun, 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 dun,
Nick
dun.
Cage. He honestly is doing, like, he's still getting a lot of movies,
Hey?
even though he's like more washed up
I
now.
really like
Yeah.
What number is that again?
Have you seen the commercials?
Tens of page.
Oh, what is it called? Oh, what is it? Oh, what is it? It's a movie about a bank robbery.
Oh, the
During
Trust?
no. It's a movie. It's a movie about a bank robbery
She's our first guest.
during a hurricane.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it looked like the dumbest thing in the world. And I want to see it just for this sheer fact. I know it's going to be so dumb. Because literally, I have no idea how anybody ever thought of a brilliant idea is to make a movie about a hurricane bank robbery. Because that person deserves it.
See anybody? Well, why would I watch your place? You tell me.
This is a crime. We could lose the motel.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
Now I'm trying to remember what story.
What an amazing man.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I think Nick Cage needs to be in a movie about storm heights because
Yeah.
that sounds
fit
like
him perfectly.
because that makes so much sense. You have a crazy concept and just put a crazy person. Also, I just found Yu-Gi-Oh cards with Nick Cage on them because that'll do it. Also, I found wow, Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Nick Cage. That is that's okay. That's interesting. Also, I just looked up Google on Bing again. I think it's angry at me.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not really surprised.
yeah.
Doctor Who released a new logo already.
Oh, good.
for
Is the new
series.
season out?
No,
yet or no?
It's coming out like I feel like they delayed it again, or maybe it's coming out this fall. I don't remember, but the new Doctor and everything.
Are you excited for the new one, or are you kind of on the
Yeah.
fence? Okay.
I'm looking forward to it. And it's not because it's a woman. Like, I'm totally fine with that. I just think that the writing of the show has gone downhill.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed too.
And
But-
it's like I kind of want Doctor Who to end soon, not because I hate it, but because I just want it to end on a good note.
Don't pull a
instead of
Simpsons.
plummeting to the ground.
Yeah, don't pull a Simpsons and go on for literally Simpsons. Like, I don't know how people realize though, but like everyone's like, no, I don't want my favorite show to end and everything. It's like, honestly, I'd rather see my favorite show end than it just devolve into trash. You know?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, The Simpsons have been on for 30 years.
Wow.
You know? And it's like everyone agrees it's not as good as it used to be. It's not as good as it used to be. It's like, then just end it. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Just end it. You
Yeah,
know?
sure.
It's like, unfortunately, sometimes you should just end something. We're not ending this, people. I know that's what you're saying, but we're not ending it.
Yeah, Caging the Fez hasn't gone that bad yet.
I was going to say, in fact, I think we've gone tamer as the episodes have gone on.
Yeah. But yes, things do have to end at some point. So.
I was going to say, it's okay for things to end. You know, then you find new things, like better things.
Like making Nick Cage the Doctor, that's what they need.
Actually, I think, honestly, he would be, his
He could
personality.
do it.
Yeah, his personality, he'd be a fun doctor. He'd be a legit fun doctor. I know it sounds
guarantee
great.
Most of the fan base would hate it, except for like us.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it would totally destroy like the theme of the Doctor. But like if you give him a throwaway episode, that'd be a fun episode.
And I feel like I feel like a lot of British fans would be mad because he's not British, but still, I mean, it's Nick Cage. I think he could do it.
I just found something I think you should see. I don't know how to quite explain it. Just look at the messaging chat. This is why no one should ever use Bing.
Okay.
Is it loaded yet?
No.
Is it not? Okay, well, I can find it
You
again.
know, I was kind of thinking about it too, because you know how Nick Cage was almost like Aragorn in The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, and he was almost Superman.
Yeah. I was like watching The Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, I feel like Nick Cage could have done it. Like, it would have probably saved his career. And maybe made The Lord of the Rings a bit worse, but
Yeah.
I feel like he could have pulled it off, because he's done good performances that are kind of similar to that.
I mean, I wouldn't have made him. I wouldn't have made him Superman, but yeah, I mean, well, have you ever seen Season of the Witch?
Yeah, or I've seen part of it. I haven't actually finished it.
Like that's
Shut
a
up,
good,
phone.
like that's a legitimately good movie. Like I know people give crap for that, but that's a legitimate good movie. Also, okay, so
Yeah.
look at
Is
what I
that-
sent you.
Is that watermelon?
That is grilled watermelon. I don't know why, but that is
What?
grilled watermelon. This is why no one should ever use Bing. Because Bing you find grilled watermelon. Like that looks so unappealing it hurts to comment on it.
It does look kind of weird.
It just it looks like someone took watermelon. Oh so yummy watermelon. Juicy, delicious watermelon, and then just rubbed charcoal on it. I don't know why you. I gotta look this up. Actually, I'm gonna look this up. I'm going to risk my life for humanity, and I'm going to Google grilled watermelon recipes because I'm kind of.
But the thing is, like, Nick Cage was almost Aragorn, but he chose to spend time with his family instead.
Darn it!
Instead of going to New Zealand for 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he could have spent time with his kids and valued their time, but no, he could have gone to New Zealand. Why is this a thing? No, that's not okay.
What?
What in the world?
Did you find
Okay.
more grilled
No.
watermelon?
Okay, so when you Google grilled watermelon, I was thinking like, okay, there'd be like one or two joke recipes. No, there are hundreds. Literally 100. How to grill watermelon? That's not okay.
I'm looking.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Why do people want
Why
to
is
grill
there so
watermelon?
many?
Why? Oh my lord. Although it's like 77 calories per serving. I'm just saying, you're on a diet, grilled watermelon's your homeboy.
There's so many though. Why is there so
Why
many?
are there grilled watermelon?
It looks like there's like spices and stuff on it.
There are. What?
That's
Okay.
gotta be weird.
Grilled watermelon. Okay, so we have one
I kind
piece
of
of
want to
watermelon.
taste like cooked, like warmed watermelon, whether it's grilled or like cooked. But at the same
100%.
point, it just seems weird.
That's not, so okay. If anybody at home wants to try this, take a piece of watermelon, crush up some nuts, some almonds, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of lime juice, and cover in maple syrup, and then keep grill for 4 seconds on each side. Serves 4. There you go, everybody. Grilled watermelon. You have now been tainted by Bing.
Yeah, it's nice.
Grilled watermelon sundae. What devilish person decided to like I love watermelon. I really do. It's my favorite fruit in the world. But this is just
Somebody put it on a burger.
Someone. Oh my Lord, this is so unsettling.
But you know, chocolate fries
Oh Jesus.
and ketchup
Oh.
cake.
That's so weird. That's so weird. That's worse. That is so much worse. I don't understand. Oh, jeez. Chocolate covered. I forgot about that until you mentioned that. That's so weird.
It is pretty weird, but
That
you
is
know,
just weird.
Nick Cage.
Why? Just grilled watermelon. Grilled watermelon, Nick Cage would definitely eat. Like,
He probably invented it
he probably
accidentally.
he probably was sitting in his
Wife had to make dinner for the kids, and he didn't have anything, so he just threw a watermelon on a grill.
We want burgers.
Hope you
You'll get-
enjoy.
We want burgers. You'll get grilled watermelon. Close enough.
We don't have any burgers. I'll just use watermelon instead.
Why do you put it on a cheeseburger? Put it on a cheeseburger. This is insulting. Like these Food Network, Eats Master. These are like Daily Meal. These are like actual high class like food industries giving you recipes for watermelon. Literally, seedless watermelon, olive oil, sea salt, fresh ground pepper. Serves 8. This is madness. Oh my, this hurts. I kind of want to cry. No, not you, Bobby Flay. Not you. As long as Guy... Actually, I wonder if Guy Fieri has... I'm looking it up. Guy... That's gay.
We all
How do you
made
spell-
that mistake.
How do you spell Guy?
It's G-U-Y.
G-U. Why do you put an A?
Because you're straight, Bradley.
Here we go. There we go. Guy Fieri. Does Guy Fieri have a grilled water? He does. I've lost all respect for me and anybody else at this moment because for some reason grilled watermelon is a thing. Grilled watermelon with feta cheese. I'm going to go on about this for the rest of my life now. I now have so many things on my list of weird things that don't make any sense. So far, I have babies, I have how do you get hit by a train, and grilled watermelon.
I think I found something worse, Bradley.
Something worse. What'd you find?
It's Guy Fieri. Watermelon pork tacos in lettuce shells.
I'm done. I'm done. My national hero, my savior, my boo, has betrayed me.
I'm sending you the picture. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh,
I'll send you the picture on Skype.
oh no.
It's like a taco with lettuce as the shell and watermelon
Just
inside of it.
saying watermelon, pork, and lettuce together just sounds like you're asking for like a colonoscopy at the same time. What in the world? What in the? That is the most hipster-looking thing I've ever seen in my life. There is no subs. That's not a taco. That's literally you just put beef on top of, or that's pork. That's literally you put pork and fruit and vegetables on a piece of lettuce. That's not a taco.
It's not. It's just random things.
I'm kind of curious. What? Okay, I'm gonna look this up. What do hipsters eat? What do hipsters not wear, because they don't wear anything, because pants are evil. What do hipsters eat? Let's just hipsters eat. According to Bing, hipsters just eat normal food, just different than everyone else, than the mainstream. Back in the day when the real hipsters roamed the earth, they ate organic earthly things like wheat kale. What the heck? Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It really does. Hipster food blog. There we go. There we go. We're gonna go further down. The vegan hipster. There we go.
This is what we talk about in Caging the Fez. Watermelon,
Hey,
grilled
but it's-
watermelon and hipsters.
But it's powered by Tumblr, so you know it's golden. I like this person has started a hipster fitness blog, and there's literally the most stock photo I've ever seen in the world of a person eating a salad. Like, it's the most stock photo in the world. I could not be any happier to eat that piece of lettuce or tomato. She has such white teeth, too. This is not okay. I'm scared, Jericho. I'm just scared.
Yeah. I get it.
So apparently art is sticking plants upside down on your wall.
I've seen that.
I know, okay.
I was gonna say, this is kind of off topic, but Comic-Con's like literally next weekend.
Oh yeah!
I'm still trying to figure out when we're going because I'm trying to work out with like 5 different people, and Grant keeps bugging me about it every 5 seconds.
Okay, well, I mean, just tell Grant to show up and he'll probably show up, so.
Yeah, and you said you could go on Sunday, right?
Yeah, I can go on a Sunday.
Okay.
'Cause, you know-
Because David Tennant's gonna be there this year.
Oh, he's gonna be there?
Yeah.
What?
So we can go the opposite of last time and be like the tearaway pants, and then have the thing that says Matt Smith rules instead.
Oh, yeah. We need to make a sign that says Matt Smith is better. Oh, boy. Or we could just do Capaldi and just hold up a sign that said, Capaldi wasn't that bad. Oh, boy. Yeah, we need to get everything together. Hey, serious though, come find us at Comic-Con. You know,
Yeah,
it's always
if you go to Cleveland Comic-Con on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure which day, and you see us, don't like strangle us because you hate our podcast.
Yeah,
we're not that weird of people. I mean, we are, but compared to the rest of the world.
Hey, as I've said previously, compared to the rest of the world, we are fairly normal. Like, it's kind of scary how normal we are.
And we don't bite either.
I was gonna say, I like to nibble occasionally, but that's just me. Surviving the urban life in your late 20s. Oh my lord. You're 22! What do you mean you're late 20s? What?
Are you still reading the hipster thing?
Yes! There's literally a picture of Superman, and the headline above it is Surviving Urban Life in Your Late 20s. And she literally starts, when you're 22 and living in a big city, it's like you're... What?
Late 20s.
Late 20s, you're 22. Oh my lord, you're the most pretentious person in the world. I hope you get hit by a bus heading eastbound on Everhart. Oh my lord.
Apparently, Kevin Love is trying to grow out his hair to be like Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
That sounds like the most Kevin Love thing I've ever heard.
I mean, to be fair, he looks kind of like Nick Cage, Chad Kroeger.
I mean, I feel like he's gonna walk around his whole life and say to people, look at this photograph. Every time it kind of makes me laugh.
Yeah, you know.
There we go. What in the world?
So, hipster food.
Hipster people are weird. Everyday self-care. I'm not even gonna look into that because hipsters do some weird stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, now she's explaining her sex life. There we go. That's always great.
In her late 20s.
In her late 20s. Yeah, this This is the day in a life of a mid-20s hipster bio health food magazine blog thing. I don't even know what to call it. What's up with the first? What's with the first name? What's with the first?
So what are we gonna do at Comic-Con this year? Like, we tried to steal Matt Smith's chin, but that didn't work.
Well, I think we just have to make sure he knows, or David Tennant knows that Matt Smith is better. So, what? This person, what we talk about when we talk about our feelings. And she literally doesn't talk about her feelings. She literally just gives you Drake songs. Like, she doesn't give you anything. She's just like, hey, you feeling sad? Listen to Drake. It's like, oh my Lord. Oh my Lord.
I'd prefer to listen to Stephen Mann.
This woman is dangerous. This woman is very, very dangerous. Because she's like, hey, instead of seeking medical advice or, like, mental help, she's like, Drake, that's how you fix it.
What?
Oh, my Lord. She has a whole section just dedicated to coffee.
I'm not surprised.
And honestly, it's the most normal thing. And 90% of the photos are just her staring at herself in a mirror, taking a picture of a kale salad. She also has a recipe for happiness soup. Why?
Wow.
Why? I'm so sad.
Grilled watermelon, everyone.
This is what happens when you grill watermelon. You go on a tangent and you find a fit. Oh, that's a sex dungeon. Okay. Okay. Wow, that took a very dark turn quick. How does that end up in the coffee section? Also, why is there a wine tasting in an American Eagle outlet mall? What in the world?
What?
Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I think this is a good place to wrap up.
Probably.
Probably. Okay, do you want to do the outro? Because I'm
I
hoarse
guess.
after this.
Don't grill watermelon. Don't wear pants.
No, grow watermelon, because watermelon's delicious. Don't grill it!
Yeah. Don't grill watermelon. But yeah. Leave us topics, because we're out of topics now, and we need things to talk about. So, yeah. Even if they're really stupid, because that would actually fit better in the podcast than anything serious.
In a sort of way it would.
But yeah, so yeah, thanks for listening to our voices again. And make sure to stay cagey, everyone.
Good night, everybody!